holly, put up the tree before my spirit falls again. Fill up the stocking, I may be rushing things, but deck the halls again now. For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinet. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. It hasn't snowed a single flurry, but Santa dear, we're in a hurry. So climb down the chimney, put up the brightest string of lights I've ever seen. Slice up the fruit cake, it's time we hung some tinsel on that evergreen bough. For I've grown a little leaner, grown a little colder, grown a little sadder, grown a little older, and I need a little angel sitting on my shoulder. Need a little Christmas now. All out the holly. Well, once I taught you all to live each living day. Fill up the stocking, I know it's only 1 week past Thanksgiving Day now. But we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinet. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Need a little Christmas now. Need a little Christmas now. Welcome to Prater Hall and the Donato Christmas Show. What better way to spend it than here at Prater Hall? Isn't this a beautiful place? I want to extend my thanks to the man who made this all possible, John Prater. Hi, John. Sitting right down here in the front row. Please, everybody, give a huge round of applause to Mr. Prater. Thank you. Boy, this is just wonderful. So, welcome to the Donato Christmas Show. I hope you like it. Is there anybody back there? Did you bring me my bench? I have a bench. That's my bench. Thank you so much. I'm really glad you decided to spend some of your time with me. I appreciate it. Christmas time is a very special time for me. It's probably the time in my life when my family was the closest they'd ever been. My mom was very industrious. I believe she built our kitchen table out of plywood, and she got this sale for gray paint, and she painted everything gray. Everything was gray. Our table, the chairs, you know, everything may have been painted gray, but it was a really wonderful time in my life. In Christmas, we usually only got 1 present or 2 presents, not a whole lot. My favorite was these shoes that had one big spring on the front and one big spring on the back with a kind of a metal plate on the bottom. And I used to run up and down the neighborhood with these shoes on. It was like wearing pogo sticks. And it was, they were just wonderful. Actually, in all my years, I think that's probably the favorite gift that I ever had. And plus, the thing about living there at that time was that I truly believe that Santa Claus came and gave us gifts. And one year he left a price tag on one of my gifts. But he ate my cookies and drank milk. I just was flabbergasted. You know, that was proof to me that he was a real person. So this next song has so much meaning. It's one of my favorite songs, and it was written many years ago, and it's become a Christmas standard. Chestnuts roasting in an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They say that Santa's on his way. He's carrying lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna rise to see if reindeer really knows how to fly. And so I'm offering a simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. And every mother's child is gonna rise to see if reindeer really knows how to fly. And so I'm offering a simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. So I'm just going to go backstage for a minute and have a quick drink of water to wet my whistle, and then I'll be right back out. I'm going to change this wet shirt, so don't go anywhere, okay? Thank you. See you in just a minute. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire's so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I bought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate to go out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all of the way I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate to go out in the storm. But if you'll really hold me tight, all of the way I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Before our next song, I wanted to share a little Christmas story with you. This is a true story, and it really hits at the heart of what Christmas is all about. Take a look at this picture. This is from 1975. That's me on the left, and that's me with a young lady named Rebecca. And I had applied at the Oregon Shakespearean Festival and was accepted for the summer season. So this is what I looked at that time. So I was working at Cabrillo College, and one of my classmates there, his name was Barry. He was a Vietnam veteran. I have only respect for the military. In fact, Barry was such a huge influence on me that I ended up joining the military. I was in the 3rd Battalion, 16th Field Artillery, 8th Infantry Division, and stationed in Germany. So Barry and I were talking, and we discovered that our parents only lived about a mile away from each other. And so my parents had asked me for a few years now to come and visit them for Christmas, but they didn't like, hair like that, and we weren't exactly seeing eye to eye. In the 1950s, parents expected their kids to do whatever they said, and they did. But this was, right after the 60s, and so I wasn't willing to be the beaver. So anyway, I told him no, it wouldn't work out. He said, look, you come with me, and I'll take you to your parents' house, And if you have any problems, you give me a call and I'll come and pick you up. And you can go back to Santa Cruz from the bus station. I'll drive you to the bus station. I'll pay for the bus ticket. So we get into his car and, we go up there to where they lived. And my parents had built this dream house. It was like a big donut. And it was round and it had the center of it was a big garden. And it had a moat, and there was these fish, and a little bridge that went down over the moat, and then through the living room, the floor was transparent, and you could see the fish swimming, and it was their dream house. So I looked around and everything, and finally we sat down for dinner, and all of a sudden, my mother said, "I can't eat with that hair. You have to go and cut it or leave." I called Barry and he came and got me. So I said, and he wouldn't take me to the bus station. Instead, he took me to his house. Now his parents lived in a double wide. And so they had like an extra little room. The rooms was small. I went there, they wouldn't let me leave. In fact, they went out and bought gifts for me. And these are people that are having a difficult time making ends meet, and they bought me Christmas presents. I couldn't believe it. I mean, this is what Christmas is all about. So I spent the whole week there at Barry's house. That his parents, they wouldn't let me pay for any food. They gave me gifts. They wouldn't take me to the bus station. Barry drove me back to Santa Cruz. But I spent the whole week, and their house, I mean, there was people there all the time. The whole week was a parade of friends. They were so young. I couldn't believe it. It was like a week-long party. But I want to dedicate this song to Barry and his family, and to my parents and what could have been. And this is my favorite Christmas song, and I hope you like it too. And what's ironic about this is just a few months after this picture was taken, I joined the military. I went into the Army, and they cut all my hair off anyway. So it was really no big thing. It was just me. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year all our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. Next year all our troubles will be miles away. Once again, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who were dear to us, gather near to us once more. Someday soon we all will be together, if the fates allow. Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow. Have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas now. My mic got a little tangled up. So I want to thank everybody for coming to Prater Hall. Can somebody please toss me my hat? Thank you. My Christmas hat. This is our last song for tonight. I know. If I could, I'd stay and sing them all. But it's time to go home, and so all I can say is hit it. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Oh, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you. Kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, in case you didn't hear. Oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. So I hope everybody here has a happy new year, and thank you so much for coming to beautiful Prater Hall. And thank you, John. And I want you all to have a Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for coming. Good night, God bless, and a Happy New Year. Oh, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you. Kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, in case you didn't hear. Oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.